everybody, this is Angelica. Thank you so much for watching this video today. This video is going to be about heart-light connections, and I wanted to talk a little bit about this because the subject is very good for relationship healing, for finding truth in your life, for loving everything that happens in your life and loving yourself and loving others. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what these heart-light connections are so you have a better understanding of it. And I also wanted to talk about how to stay in that energy of love, how to emanate love all the time, even when you don't really feel like it, because everything is shifting into love. And I think a lot of us struggle sometimes to be in that loving space all the time. And that is primarily due to our habitual thought patterns and our habitual feelings that we have on a daily basis. So these things really impact our ability to stay in a loving state all the time. So I want to talk about what a heart-light connection is, give you a visual so that you can practice this in your everyday life. And if there is a situation that you have where there is disharmony or where there is possibly a lack of understanding, whatever it is, you can use this technique to heal it, to expand it to a new level, and to have it be harmonious and balanced. A heart-light connection, it's a spiral of love energy that emanates from your heart chakra. So it's a spiral of love energy that emanates from your heart to another person's heart. Now, a lot of you have had this experience where you can feel your heart chakra opening and expanding and connecting to another person's heart chakra. I will tell you that if you open your heart and expand your heart and send your love to someone, most likely, if the energy is powerful enough and if you are really intent on loving, then this person's heart chakra will also open and expand and will meet your expanded heart-light energy and make a connection. So when this happens, the two energies meet, and in the middle of those two energies is what the heart-light connection is. And this is like a vortex of energy that is exponential in its power, because it's no longer one, it's now two, and that equals this new energy that is expanded beyond what both people could emanate on their own. So the point in the middle is the light, and that's called the heart light. It's like a magenta colored orb of sparkling, radiating, brilliant energy. And it's a vortex of divine love. So when you make these heart connections, when you're going about your day, no matter where you're at, if you could concentrate on always sending this love energy out from your heart and connecting it with others, that would be beautifully miraculous, because if everyone did this, everything would turn to love. So if you currently have a situation going on where you cannot find a resolution and you're stuck in the non-truth of the situation, then try this technique, because it will work. When you open your heart to another and you send love and you think good thoughts, love and good thoughts come back to you. It's simple. So if you find your old belief patterns and you find your mind kind of spinning out of control into all these different ways of habitual thought, then bring it back. Bring it back to truth. Bring it back to source. Bring it back to God. Because now I had a comment before, someone saying, how could we all be God? Well, we are all God. God flows through us. However, God is love. God is peace. God is understanding. God is divine perfection. And this eternal fountain of love that you have coming up, this well of love that you have coming up through you is God. So therefore, God moves through everything, and God is truth. So if you get sidetracked on this, if you find you cannot stick to this all the time, then just think of the truth of the situation. And all truth has its basis in love. All truth has its basis in divine perfection. So if there's a problem that you're having, let it go and think of love instead. You can say over to yourself, God is love. Think of the good qualities. Think of the things you're grateful for. Think of the things that are good in the world. So we're just kind of shifting our focus. Now, I want you to know also that sometimes you can get a little discouraged and you think, oh, well, what's the use? I'm just going to give up. What's the use of me making these heart like connections? Well, there's a lot of use in it, because once that energy, that frequency of light is on the planet, like once it's been initiated, once it's been sparked, that energy adds to the Earth's overall higher dimensional love quotient. So past, future, everything is in the now. Okay, so that means every bit of love that you create in the world, or every time you connect to another's heart or to your animal's heart, whatever love you're sending out, whatever love you're creating, you are love. This energy is, in a sense, stamped into reality for eternity. So the more love you give out, the more you are love, the more you act in love, the more loving thoughts you have towards others, the more loving everything becomes. And that goes right in alignment with, we don't have to fix other people. We don't have to do anything except for heal ourselves. And a really, really quick way to do that is to start shifting your thinking, your habitual thinking about what you have in your mind as reality. And instead, create your reality. Create the reality that you want in your life and bring that into being. And the basis of all of this is love. So if it's not loving, if it's not positive, if it's not initiating some sort of good energy, good positive energy, then it's not based in truth. Because truth is, like I said before, love and positivity. And things are always expanding, always moving upward, always bringing in more and more good, more light, more energy. So keep yourself in a good space. And that takes awareness. That takes watching over what you're thinking on a daily basis. And when you do think something that is out of alignment with who you truly are, shift the thought immediately. It just means not dwelling on it. Now, if you catch yourself in a state where you're thinking about the problem or you're thinking about the difficulty, it's okay. You will not create any energy there. It will not be a creation in action, let's say. It will not start creating in your physical reality if you shift it immediately. So the minute you have the awareness that you're thinking in this way about this situation, just shift your thinking to the truth immediately, and it will. That's the great thing about third dimensional reality, is that there is a time lapse between your thoughts and your feelings and the actual manifestation of it on the planet. So if you have a couple bad thoughts here and there, it's okay. Forgive yourself. It is the going over it and over it again and again, and actually dwelling on it and going in circles with it, that is the problem. So catch yourself, say, these thoughts are no longer in alignment with my energy and who I'm becoming, so I'm going to shift this thought into truth, which is love, peace, understanding, abundance, love. And then just make that shift. And if you do that enough times, and if you create enough heart-like connections with others, eventually you'll begin to be happier, and you'll be shifting your energy. You'll be more positive, and great things will begin happening in your life. So all you need is love. I love you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.